Yes, Massive and crew, welcome back to another video. I've had a little shuffle round. I managed to put 3 screens up here. Don't know if you can see them properly. And basically, I wasn't quite happy with my screens. So what I did was got myself these cool little racks from the Thingy Club. I got that from on eBay again. This is not an advertisement for them. I just thought it's really cool because the standard wall racks that I had before didn't allow my monitors to come sort of close enough to me, and I was kind of like sort of eye straining to see it, and also getting sort of neck fatigue from sitting in front of the studio for a long periods of time. These monitors are now a lot closer, as you can see here. Got them so that they're much closer to where I sit in my sweet spot, which is about here, and I can just basically see stuff. You see I've got Renoise on the screen here at the moment. I do use other DAWs, as you know, Cubase, you know, Logic. I'm going to be finishing off my how to make a jungle tune from scratch, part 5 coming up soon on that. So stay tuned for that. Also, please remember to send me your songs, because you know, I want to hear from anyone who's actually used any of my tips and tricks in their songs, and you know, please send me your beats, let me have a listen. I'll give you some constructive criticism, or let you know what I think, or even play it out in my sets when I'm out DJing and stuff. Yeah, so, you know, also I managed to get hold of this kind of laptop stand, so I was able to put my laptop here so I can have my little virtual DJ and Serato DJ scratch intros. I don't actually have a space in my studio now for turntables, even though I could put a pair of CDJs where this keyboard is, but I decided to leave that there for my daughters so that they can practice, and if anybody wants to have a little jam on the keyboards. And I'll show you behind the screens as well. If you have a look behind here, I know there's going to be a bit of dust and stuff there, but you can see these arms are brilliant. They've got this little pivot thing here, and you can turn them, you can pull the arms sort of out, and they're actually designed to have 3 screens in a row. But what I find with the gamer sets and stuff, they don't have these monitors for sort of sweet spot listening and sort of acoustic treatment and stuff, so you don't really need your speakers too high up, whereas with me, I need my speakers high up. I need my 2 monitors on the side. I've got my main monitor here. I've got a little technical one that was lying about the house that we hadn't used for a little while, so I stuck that up there. But I do intend on, I'm trying to have a little toss up between getting a Samsung widescreen, what they call 27-inch curved monitors, or standard monitors. Let me know if you've got a curved monitor. And let me know if you found any benefits from using one of those Samsung curved monitors, because I'm thinking about putting a 27-inch one here and then moving this one up here, so that you can, you know, have even sort of screen size and stuff for when using the bigger DAWs like Cubase and stuff. Now, in terms of USBs, I found another cool little trick for USBs. If you get your USB hubs and you hot glue them to where you want, I'm going to basically do the same, and I'm going to hot glue this, and I'll show you that in a later video. I'm going to hot glue this USB stick right underneath my UAD quad. The hot glue doesn't actually harm it. Look, as you can see, I did actually hot glue something there earlier, and it came out, but look, it literally just peels away when you don't want it, or you could use like a hairdryer or something like that to just heat it up. And that will come off, but you can use that. You could stick basically a USB port anywhere on your desk, which is pretty cool. So that's a little bit about sort of a little bit of organisation, kit and stuff. I've got one of these glorious something desks that I've been messing about with. I've had to draw a few holes in the back of that to make that work. And now over to the acoustic. So over here I've got these acoustic tiles, right, and I've put them all over my room. Now there's a reason for that, and basically what I found, yeah, is that you can sit in your studio without acoustic treatment. You could think it's all soundproof, you can put wood all on the walls, you can box yourself in, but without acoustic treatment, what you'll find that happens is the sound in your room, yeah, it bounces everywhere, right, and it comes back, and certain frequencies cancel out what you're hearing. So what will happen, for example, or even that, yeah, without proper room treatment, your room could be like a bassy room, right, and or it could be a room like mine that's not got a lot of bass, and you wouldn't know that, yeah. So when you're doing your mixes now, you'll be pumping the bass thinking, oh, it needs more bass, needs more bass. But then when you get it to a club now and you play it out, yeah, what you're going to find is the bass is going to be drowning your track, and it's going to be distorting when you get it into a club, and you think, well, what's going on? In the studio it sounded perfect. And that's why it's so important to treat your room. And I don't mean soundproof it so that your neighbours can't hear. That's one thing, yeah, but you must have acoustic tiles. Stuff like acoustic tiles treats the walls. You've also got things like bass traps, which I'll show you here, which I'll put on my, let me just double check, see, yep, got bass traps. You put a bass trap in every corner of your room. Obviously, depending on the sound of your room, you want your room to sound good here, but you also want it to sound good elsewhere. Also, your mastering will help with that. And I'm going to start recommending a few mastering engineers. If you're a mastering engineer and you want to give me a demo, yeah, of how good your stuff is, send me one of your tracks. I'll put a link, send me your details. I'll send you a track. We'll do a test for free, and if I really like it, I'll give you a little plug on the channel so that other users can use your services. Yeah, I do a little bit of my own mastering and stuff, but you know, I want to give some proper mastering engineers a chance, because mixing and mastering, that's not my forte. Although I do it myself, it's not totally my forte. I don't hold my hand up and say I'm a mixer. I get myself out of trouble and I do what I've got to do. Just like I suppose everyone else who's mixing, because it's all about that budget, keeping it not so, you know, not spending loads of money on stuff, because you ain't got the money to spend. Simple as that. You're building up, starting out in a tight budget. I understand how it goes. Also, don't forget, yeah, I've got a competition coming up soon. No, it's not even a competition, it's just like a giveaway where I'm going to be giving away an M-Audio 22 card to one of my lucky viewers, because I just wanted to give something back. It's 2,000 subscribers. I'm happy that you guys have subscribed to my channel, and I just wanted to do something cool, give back something. So to enter into this lucky draw, all you have to do is follow me on Instagram, comment down below with your Instagram name, and answer the following questions. How long have you been making music for? And what type of music do you make? And also remember, you have to be subscribed to this channel to enter. Make sure you put your bank account details down in the bottom. And it's going to be an M-Audio card. After I do a review, test it all out, see what it's saying. Don't forget the old Amiga. I haven't forgot that. It's still there. I'm going to do a video about that as well. Let me know what you want to see in forthcoming videos. You guys have been giving me ideas, and I'm really grateful for that too. Still got a PC, although I'm using a Mac in the studio. Look, I've still got a PC here. I'm going to put some tools on there, so I'm getting the best of both worlds, Mac and PC. We do some demos on that. Now it's time to give you a demo of the REQ Wizard, because the REQ Wizard is basically what I use to get an idea of where to put speakers in the room to make them sound better. And also I'm going to be connecting up a Behringer Ultra Curve, which I've got down here upside down at the moment. And I'm going to string that up. I don't know if that's going to colour the sound or not, but I'm going to string that up to this condenser mic, which I've literally just bought in. It's upside down, sitting here, but this is some real cool stuff. And even if I don't use it for its proper use, I like the lights that comes on it. It's got some real sick lights. Let me just plug that in and show you real quick. Wait, grab him, put the lights on, and it's got some cool lights that will help me when I'm mixing anyway. So if I have a signal path going through that, I'm not sure if it's my main signal path. It's upside down. You can see it's upside down. But as you can see, it's got a really nice display. Let's turn it the right way up. I know it's, and I bought this again, secondhand on eBay, not brand new. Now Behringer stuff looks pretty cool. Anybody had any experience with Behringer stuff? I wonder. I know I did get a few Behringer DJ mixers in the past, and to be fair, they were falling apart quite rapidly. And I've always been under the impression that Behringer sort of sells copied stuff, a lot of copied stuff, not everything. So let me know your views on Behringer, but because this thing here looks pretty good, all right, mate. To be fair, let me go through the different pages on here. Yeah, so if you look here, you've got your parametric equalizer. You've got some other equalizer here. You've got another EQ with some compressors, You got some stereo field checker. This thing's kind of like outboard isotope looking thing, so it'd be interesting to see what it does and what it's all about. And even just connect it up and have it with my mixing alongside my my meter on my Apollo Quad, which is a great sound. Yeah, peeps, so that's it. Don't forget to enter the competition. My next video is going to be about the REQ Wizard. I'm going to go and feed my budgies now because they're just mauling out for food. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Peace.